Join the Crow Collective. Help to support this channel by becoming a member here on YouTube. From £2.99 per month, you will gain access to members-only perks, live streams, competitions, sneak peeks and more. Just click on Join for more information. Thank you to all our members.
They're witches.
So, apparently I'm a witch.
Because she's a witch.
We've got a witch!
I'm the love witch.
I am a witch.
I am a witch. I'm a witch.
Sally just came out.
Now the witch is back!
YouTube tarot reader Lisa Lee has been found using bad language during her twice-weekly live streams. In a shocking turn of events, it has also been discovered that she will not tell you what you want to hear, only what you need to know. The internet is in collective shock that authenticity is alive and well in this corner of the YouTube meta space. Do not watch if you are easily offended.
Indeed. Good evening, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Happy New Year. Indeed. Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome back to 2025, or welcome back to the channel in 2025. We've got some changes happening over the coming month. I am going to be swapping over from this here streaming platform that I use currently to a brand new one. So do please listen, it's going to be a little bit suck it and see as we move, right? So there should be no changes. It will still be on the YouTube platform. All of that will be the same, but the behind the scenes stuff is going to change. It's going to get a complete shift, and hopefully going to see whether that makes a difference to the outages, to the internet outages that we've been having on some of our live streams. So good evening to Mitch. Good evening, Mitch. Good evening to Sarah. Good evening to Spiritual Inspiration. Good evening to Patricia, one of our mods. Good evening to Ellis. Good evening, Ellis. Hello, my friend. Mitch says, hi, Patricia. Happy New Year to those who celebrate now and in the months to come. Yes, we've got a Chinese New Year starting. I believe in some of the Germanic pagan traditions, they have a different New Year setup and everything. So yes, it changes, doesn't it? It's different for different parts of the country. So world. So whenever you are celebrating, hello and welcome. So yes, we've got a few things changing around here. You can see we've got the new logo. Yay! New logo. And things that are going to be happening around that as well. Just basically tightening things up. Look, you can that is our motto moving forward into 2025. Not just witchcraft, not just tarot, but self-empowerment as well. And there'll be videos and lots of details about that as we move forward. So I'm excited for that. This is going to be a great year for us. Absolutely. It really, really, really is. What happened with what, my darling? What happened with what? Oh, what's that say? Your wings. What? Hang on. Your wings were ready, but I can't read that, unfortunately. I can't read your profile picture. It looks lovely though, with the feather going off into the crows. That looks absolutely lovely. I'm not sure what you mean by what happened, my darling. We won't put you in timeout, Mitch, as long as you behave. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what happened with that. In fact, I don't know what happened. Good evening, Grace. Hello, my darling. Welcome to you. If you're here and you haven't said hello yet, don't worry. Come and say hello in that they're live. Oh, everything froze. That's when things freeze. That is the internet chaos gremlins. Okay. That is the Internet Chaos Gremlins. Not to be confused with the Chaos Gremlin, who is my sister's eldest child, the Nibbling. And so, yeah, that although they do go by the name, the Chaos Gremlin as well. So the Internet Chaos Gremlins are the ones that absolutely cause havoc. And we have outages, which is why, as I say, I am changing on to a different streaming software thing very, very shortly. So coming as the month goes on, I will be changing, and it will be more complicated for me to shift between things. At the moment, I can just press a button. So yeah, it will things will shift a little bit, and it might mean for the first couple of months as I get used to it, you'll have to bear with me pressing the wrong button and doing things, you know. So absolutely no change there to normal programming, because you know that's just what we do on this channel. Anyway. I've got to say I am raring to go. I am still favoring, right? I am still favoring, and if you saw the thumbnail, you will have noticed the blue backs on the cards. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Smith deck, and it is the classic Rider-Waite Smith with new colors. Okay, and I am still loving this deck again at the moment, because it is the classic Rider-Waite Smith, but it has just been updated with a little bit brighter colors, which I really do appreciate. Makes it a little bit bolder. Your rings were ready, but my heart was not. Oh, my darling, that's so sad. Oh, my darling. Oh, that's really heartfelt. I hope that whatever caused that that tattoo, my darling, I hope that you're okay. That's all I'm going to say. It has felt like ages. Do you know what? It's we haven't been with you since last year, have we? We haven't been together since last year. It feels like last year that we were together, Ellis. I know, right? That's all. It's a bit old now. You can't do the jokes now, can you? 5 days in. But on New Year's Day, it was that thing of, I've not had a shower since last year. I bet I stink. I've not had a coffee from last year. I'm so tired. I haven't seen you since last year. We must catch up more often. It feels like last year was there I saw you. Yeah, all of that. All of that. But yeah, so I'm going to be using the Radiant what's it called, Radiant Rider-Waite Smith. So shall we just crack on? I do have, oh, please tell me I didn't delete my housekeeping video. No. Before we go on, here's the housekeeping. Tarot is for entertainment purposes only. You do make all of your own decisions about your own life. Tarot should never be used to replace medical advice, legal advice, financial advice, or counselling advice. If you're looking for support in these areas, please do seek out professionals in these areas. You do have to be 18 years of age or over to get a tarot reading on this channel. And remember, please don't share private information here or anywhere else on the internet that you wouldn't want anyone or everyone finding out about now or anytime in the future. Yes, so a little reason why that hasn't been updated with the logo, because I've lost it. I might, to be fair, it might be on this computer. It's not on the laptop in the lounge, which is the one that I normally use. Good evening, Renata. Hello, my darling. Hello. I hope you are well. Long time no see. I know it's been since last year. You've got 9 bird tattoos on your back of all the people who had your back. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's why I've got a single crow. I'm joking. Oh, yeah, look. Patricia did the same gag. Patricia did the same line. I know, right? I am getting more tattoos. I am going to be getting the... it's not on here. Oh, gosh. I thought I put them on this, on that. It's not, is it? Let me have a quick... So, the Empress that I made for... Will you see it on that one? That very simple Empress tattoo, that Empress design, I'm going to have tattooed. That's going to be my Empress tattoo. And I've still got 2 more crows to have done. The crows were for going through the bladder cancer. So I've got one when it's post-surgery that I'm owed. And then there will be another one at some point once I'm all clear. But that's going to be 3 more years away. So, yeah. You do understand that indeed... Inspiration, your heart was not ready, but her wings were my dear angel friend who transitioned. Okay, not quite. I probably read that badly. But anyway, let's start off the brand new year with a new round. So we're going to open the round and well, we're going to open the round as we mean to go on like this. Oh, let's have this one. Ask your question now. Send your question as a super chat to guarantee your 3-card reading is next. Donations of $10 or £8 or over will receive a longer 6 or 7 card reading. To try for a free reading, write your question in the live chat starting with the word question. If no super chats come in, a free question will be chosen at random. And if you need help, just ask one of our mods. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, I've listened to your feedback, and hopefully having that with a audio as well as a text on screen, making it very easy to read on that within the background, and having it be a slightly more fixed. It's not actually a fixed image. It does change, and all of the images will change a little bit, but hopefully I've listened to the feedback, and hopefully that makes it a lot easier to understand how to get readings on the channel. So then, as always, I'm going to ask the keeper of the questions, because it is not myself who chooses. So then, keeper of the questions, who are we looking at today? I'm waiting for it to pop up in my WhatsApp. And let me just cue. Oh, no. Where is it, me? There we go. Grace. Oh, you tossed a coin. Grace, the keeper of the cards tossed a coin. And so we have Grace, my darling. Right then. So Grace, your question will be coming up straight after this. Don't go anywhere. There we go. It's a little bit messy on my desk. I do apologize, but yeah, I'm still waiting to get the new desk put up. In actual fact, that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, there we go, Grace. So then, where's your question? Where are the questions? I'm lost. There we go. Grace. Right, let me give that a little star, hit that little magic button. Questions, intentions of your cancer friend towards you. Indeed, my darling. Let me have a look at that for you. As always, we are going to cleanse your space. The other benefit of the new software is that I'll be able to have both cameras on at the same time. So I'll be able to put myself in a little corner just here somewhere. So you'll be able to see me as I'm doing the readings rather than just from the top down view. So that'll be useful. And I'll also be able to sort the camera so it's permanently in position, if that makes sense, which is, as you all know, is one of my bugbears. Anyway, let's bring in Wispy. Wispy, my darling. I would say, I tell you what, Wispy, we'll say Happy New Year to Wispy officially on the channel, even though I have done readings already in January, so just not on the YouTubes. So there we go. Good evening, Wispy. Happy 2025, the year of the snake, which is sort of a dragon, isn't it? Maybe, sort of. I mean, I know it's not the year of the dragon, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, right then, Grace, let's have a look. The intentions of your cancer friend. So that's what we want to know. Oh, they were very definitive in that drop. Did you notice? Very, very determined. So then, Grace, where you are right now, what you need to know, and the energies, the future to come. Ooh, interesting. So, okay, we've got in the where you are right now. So this is what's happening between you and the cancer friend. So this is looking at the intentions of your cancer friend. So this is what your cancer friend, where your cancer friend is right now. Okay. 8 of Cups reverse. So the 8 of Cups, 8s are all about the journey to the 9. Okay. So you can see for some reason, this lovely person has set these cups out and they've gone, oh, I know what I need to do. I need to make this particular pattern. Oh, bugger, I'm missing one. I'm missing a 9th cup, but that 9th cup will complete the set. That is, oh, I better go off and find it, right? So the 8 of Cups is all about the journey to find that emotional fulfillment, that emotional happiness, that emotional success and wonderment, all of that positive feelings, that love, that emotion, right? To make that pattern complete. This is why I say that 9s are full, 10s are overflowing. So the 9 is the end of the journey. The 10 is when things get a bit too much, if that makes sense. So the fact that this is reversed means that I think this person, whoever this friend is, I think they've either got, and again, this will depend on how you know them, but for me, this reversal is either saying that there is a sadness, there is a longing, there is a sort of a shadow, if you like, with that positivity. There is an echo of sadness here. So it's almost like I don't know whether the relationship with them has fallen apart or whether the relationship with them is soured, but it feels like there is the emotions there are quite negative at the moment. That doesn't mean that's where they have to be, but it feels like it's negative at the moment. And this being reversed, when we're talking about going on that journey to the 9, it's almost like they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know how, to keep that journey going. They're really are sort of struggling a bit in the space. Are you all right? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Rufus is just bringing me a coffee. There you go. I'll reach out. Thank you very much. I've got one here from the earlier on, but I can drink another one. Okay, love. I'll be finishing just after 8. Where you are now, or sorry, what you need to know. So this is what you need to know about the Cancerian. Again, it's another reversal card. This time it's the 2. So 2s are always for me about couples, about that close bonds. Those it can be looked at as almost like sisters or that sort of relationship, parental relationship. But 9 times out of 10, this is a close bond. Now, if it was in Cups, it would be very much romantic. The fact that it's in Pentacles is talking about maybe more of the effort and the amount of work that has to be put into something. Now, the 2 of Pentacles is a lot about juggling lots of different things all at the same time. There's lots of balls in the air. There's lots of plate spinning. It's literally about almost performative action, in that the character here is juggling these 2 balls and is creating this infinity loop. And as you can see, they are like a jester, a sort of an entertainer. This is a performance. This isn't something they're doing off their own back because they want to be. This is something they're probably going to pass the hat round at the end and get coins to put in. Do you know what I mean? So this is very much talking about it being performative perfection with the 2. So especially when it's reversed. So I don't know whether the 2 of you were closer and have gone your separate ways, and whether there was a sense of artifice that crept into the relationship. Do you know what I mean? Whether there was somebody trying to be more than they are, trying to, just it's almost that influencer bias. Do you know what I mean? Where influencers are forever going, oh, look at my lovely big house. Yeah, but you don't own that house. You don't even rent that house. It's a friend's house that you're staying in. And there's that sort of vibe to this card. Do you know what I mean? So it feels like, it doesn't feel like your Cancer friend really knows what's happening, whether the sky is up and the grass is green. Do you know what I mean? And I know that's a complete mixed metaphor, but that's exactly what I'm going for with that, because it feels very much like they don't know their ass from their elbow. They don't know what they're feeling, and also this sense of separation, I think, has completely thrown them. And it's thank you, Whisper. It's like you've seen behind their mask, right? And you're not willing to put up with their bullshit. But the problem with that is they don't know how to let that mask down. Do you know what I mean? And then in the future, we've got the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is one of the major arcana cards. So this is a big shouty card, an important card. And the Hierophant is all about being the guru, the guide, the teacher. Okay, so this is really saying that in the days and weeks to come, bearing in mind I don't tend to see on a 3 card, don't tend to get very much more than about a month, 6 weeks into the future. But this is very much talking about maybe needing someone to help, right? Maybe there needs to be somebody that can come in and basically act as a mediator, or somebody that acts as even a counselor between the two of you, depending on what that connection is, depending on what that relationship is. If it's something where you are wanting this person to continue in your life moving forward, but there's boundaries and lines in the sand that you need to put in place, then you need to do that and express it in a very determined way. Look, I really want to be your friend, but you can't bullshit me. I don't need that, or whatever it may be. Do you know what I mean? And that, it feels like you'll need someone else as a go-between, someone else as a mediator for that. And the thing with the Hierophant, it can represent teachers, guidance counselors, counseling services. It can even be very, very well knowledgeable friends that are, maybe they've gone through something similar in the past, and they can bring that wisdom and that knowledge to help you out. Generally speaking, though, the Hierophant represents people in authority. So, professionals, medical professionals. I wouldn't say lawyer, but that's a possibility. Lawyer, I tend to get much more with the justice card and other cards. This tends to be more like counseling practitioner, medical practitioner, citizens advice practitioner type person who's got all of that knowledge, and they're going to be able to help. I hope that helps, my darling. It doesn't feel as if there is that strong of a connection here right now, but it does feel as if, whatever it is going on, you do have a hope in the future to have a connection sorted out again, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helps. This is the interesting one, though. This is the interesting one, because whatever this is, whatever this reason was for this one to become 2, if that makes sense, because this is always a couple, and this is always those people going their separate ways, right? So whatever that was, there's hope. You just need to maybe ask for some advice, if that makes sense. Hopefully, my darling, that makes sense. And yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Listen, if it's a work colleague, right, then that's interesting because the Pentacles. If it's not a work colleague, if it's somebody else, then the Pentacles then come in to talk about the effort and the amount of work it's going to take for the two of you to kind of piece yourselves back together, if that makes sense. That Hierophant is who you need to go to for advice. There is somebody that you need to take advice from. And with that, my darling, I'm going to say thank you ever so much for your question. And that is your reading for today. Let's go into the comment section. You see, I won't have to put that camera back up at very much longer, hopefully. Let's have a look. How far back? Grace. Oh, we are in the. I'm confused. It has been the year of the dragon. Yes. And we're moving into the year of the snake. Is that right? I think that's right. Good evening to Elise. Right. So I've got Grace there. You don't talk anymore because of that 2 that's reversed. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Oh, you're saying hi to someone. Grace, you're saying to Patricia. He confessed his feelings for me, but you distance yourself because you had someone else in your life at the time. Oh, so you could have been that 2, that reverse 2. Sarah's saying make the first move and you think it's too late. I don't think it is. I don't think it is too late, my darling, but you're going to need to make that move, that Hierophant. Get someone to act as the go-between. The only thing is do you work together? Because if you do work together, I'll tell you what, I'm also going to pull you. In fact, I should have got these out because I've got them out for a reason. A self-care oracle, right? We're going to do you a self-care oracle card. So look, there's no such thing as too late, right? No such thing as too late. Are you alive? Is the other person alive? Then there's no such thing as too late. Too late is in your head. Too late is bullshit. Let's not enter 2025 with the same bullshit we left 2024 with. Do you know what I mean? It's not too late, right? You hear all the time of people that are in nursing homes and they reconnect over the Facebook or over something, right? And they go, oh, well, we used to be together. We met in 1950 and then we couldn't be together because she was married. And then we both now, like, yeah, your husband died and my wife died. And now we're in our 80s and we decided to give it another go. And now we love each other. And here we go. You hear about that? Okay, I hear about it quite a lot on things like Grey's Anatomy when they're both in the hospital rooms. But you know what I mean? You do hear about these things. So it's not too late, my darling. The only thing too late is when you both snuffed it. So let's pull you a self-care oracle card. Again, a very definitive drop. And we've got, what's that? Ooh! Okay, now this card I am really ambivalent with, but it says connect with your womb. I will expand that because not everybody has a womb, not everybody's womb works, blah, 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 all of those caveats. However, connect with your organs, connect your organs, right? I know the womb isn't considered a sexual organ, but connect with those parts that perhaps you haven't shown much love, right? Does that make sense? And if that means stepping out of your comfort zone and going after someone that you want to at least acknowledge that you have feelings for, go ahead and do it, my darling. But yeah, I'm still not sure whether I might have to lose that card because I don't really like it. But anyway, that was your connection. So I hope that helps, Grace, and thank you ever so much for your question. Don't forget, if you want to guarantee yourself, hello, Nanette, your comments on one of the videos, you made like 15 comments. I went through every single time. I loved every single one. I was like, oh my God, you are so amazing. Hopefully I commented and said hello on every single one. So happy New Year to you, my darling. Happy New Year to Firefly Magic as well. I'm glad you don't work together. Get someone to meet up. You might need to have a go-between. I don't know why I keep saying that. It feels like you need someone else there, right? So however you know each other, if you've got mutual friends, make that connection. Oh, you just happen to be going for oh, hello. I didn't know you two were going for coffee. Hi, blah, 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 all of that. Anyway, we're going to move on now, Grace. Thank you ever so much. I've got limited time tonight, so we are going to be finishing fairly soon. Don't forget, if you want to get yourself one of those final, I'm probably only got time for 2 or 3 more readings, in all honesty. I need to finish just after 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be back to normal time on Tuesday. Today, Tuesday? No, Tuesday evening. That's right. So if you would like another reading, or if you want to guarantee, that you get the one of the readings to come this evening, do please get yourself ready and prepare a super chat if you can to get that one of those guaranteed slots. We are opening the next round right about now. Ask your question now. Send your question as a super chat to guarantee your 3-card reading is next. Donations of $10 or £8 or over will receive a longer 6 or 7 card reading. To try for a free reading, write your question in the live chat starting with the word question. If no super chats come in, a free question will be chosen at random. And if you need help, just ask one of our mods. Okay, yes, indeed. Get your question in if you would like a free question, if you would like a tarot reading. Go ahead. The round is now open. I'm going to play one of those videos one more time. It is absolutely time to get your question in, and then the keeper of the questions will select somebody at random. Please do go ahead and do that just about now. Ask your question now. Send your question as a super chat to guarantee your 3-card reading is next. Donations of $10 or £8 or over will receive a longer 6 or 7 card reading. To try for a free reading, write your question in the live chat starting with the word question. If no super chats come in, a free question will be chosen at random. And if you need help, just ask one of our mods. Okay, so by process of elimination, Firefly Magic, you are getting the reading. So we're going to go straight to your reading now, my darling. And bear with me. Your reading will be in precisely... your reading will be in precisely 8 seconds, I think it is. Where's my buttons? Everything's around the wrong place. Here we go. 6 seconds. Let's do this. There we go. So then, that was a bit quick. Move my other cup out the way. I know, right? I know. Look at this. So everybody, once those videos come up, you've literally got 30 seconds to get your questions in. Okay. So on the next round, I'll hit the air horn. That is time to get your questions in, and then you've got the 30 seconds while that video plays. Okay. So then, Firefly Magic, how does Scorpio male view you? Let's have a look. So then, as always, we cleanse the space. We bring in the always lovely Wispy. So Wispy, my darling, Firefly Magic would like to know how the Scorpio male views them. How does the Scorpio male view Firefly Magic? Let's have a look for you, my darling. I know, right? I keep thinking I should light this candle, but then I'm like, oh no, look at, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put it over there. I keep getting tempted to light it when it's on the table, but I've done that before and once set fire to a computer. Mind you, it wasn't on there. It was on like the little base unit of a PC. So let's not do that on a live stream. Right. So we've got the Ace of Cups. True story. Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and Temperance. So then where you are right now, my darling, this is the Ace of Cups. So how does Scorpio male view you? There's something new in the air, my love. Something new in the air. This is a new project, new feelings. There are new feelings involved because this is the Ace of Cups. Cups is those emotions. Aces are brand new starts, brand new beginnings, brand new ventures. So there are new awakening feelings coming into play here. This can be really positive. Now, this is the start. Okay. So this is not, he's fallen head over heels in love with you and wants to, marry you, whisk you away, have, children or adopt 15 cats together. And, none of that is in play yet. This is, it's right. It's not, this isn't a Disney film. We're not getting Tweety birds coming and landing on our fingers while we gaze longingly at him, right? It's not that. We're not there yet. But there has been a shift in the emotions, and there are new emotions, and this is positive emotions. Now, this could go all the way through to, right? It really could. It could go that far, or it could be that actually it's just feelings, and there's no, like, you have to, one of you has to act on those feelings. Do you know what I mean? One of you has to actually like step up. That is the issue. Without that, it's not going to go anywhere. Like it's all well and good having that spark. It's a bit like, you know, in ye oldie worldy times where you were trying to light a fire before matches and things. You would rub those sticks together and you'd get that spark, and the friction would cause that heat, and you'd get that. And then you had to be very gentle and blow on the embers, and very, you know, blow on the spark and blow very gently, get the kindling to light for it to go somewhere. This is that. The spark's there. Is there any kindling and is there any fire in play? That's the question. What you need to know, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So knights are invariably, for me, they are the players, if you like, of the deck. Okay, they are the ones who are, oh, sorry, bear with me. The knights are the ones who act first, think later, don't ever think about the repercussions of their actions, and just basically do what the hell they want, when the hell they want, if that makes sense. Now, the problem with that is that because they don't think about their actions and they don't think about the repercussions, they can go in all guns blazing. But this knight is reversed. So it feels like that knight energy is starting to die off, and that there may well be... Knight of Pentacles is all about money, right? Because Pentacles is work, career, finances. So this would be somebody that is all about working, you know, Wolf of Wall Street style. Got to make those millions. Got to grind. Got to, you know, beat the other guy. Got to beat the odds. Beat the all of that, right? This is all of that. But the reversal here is quite telling, because this reversal is literally saying that I think priorities are shifting. Thank you, Wispy. That's the phrase. His priorities are shifting. These new emotions are making these priorities shift, which is why we're getting to temperance, right? So temperance for me is really, really positive, because this temperance is saying that actually there are things that you can do to move together. There are, you know, you might have to negotiate and meet each other in the middle here. There isn't going to be something, because there has been this shift. Now, when I say this is the Scorpio male's perspective, this could also be a shift that's coming with you as well, because this is in the what you need to know. So it could be a clue for you, Firefly, literally saying, okay, you need to spend a bit more attention on your emotional side and less on your on the physical, because again, this is the earth element. This is talking about the physical. So this again is the pentacle being that way up, with spirit being here, and the physical. So the physical needs being above the spiritual, right? So that's what this card would represent, that way up. This has shifted, which means it could well be that there is something here that, if your priorities are shifted, if his priorities have definitely shifted, it feels like there is something here. You just need to decide whether you're going to go for it. And you just need to decide here with this temperance card, how are you going to make it work? There is something here. You just need to decide between the two of you where the priorities are and how to make this work, right? It might mean that, I don't know, if distance is an issue, you might have to meet up halfway. It might be that, you know, other things are causing issues that you have to resolve first. Whatever that is, the resolution is here. The resolution is 100% on the cards. That's why this card has come up, right? It's 100% possible for you, the two of you, to blend together. Okay, this is that oil and water. Oh, well, the two don't match. The two don't mix. Well, they do. You just have to give it a bloody good shake, right? And my mum used to say, sometimes you just need to give your head a shake. So there you go. Right then, a quick self-care oracle card for you as well, my darling. We had multiple cards to flip over there. So I hope that helps, Firefly Magic. It really does feel as if the cards are saying, look, You just need to give your head a shake. Like, if there's something there, look, it's a brand new year, right? Make that excuse. It's a brand new year. Your New Year's resolution is to not let chances pass you by, right? And you're going to reach out and grab positive things where you can. Look to the stars. Now you've said here in the question, look, Scorpio, you've told me astrological star signs. Maybe look to those star signs. Maybe that's a way of getting in with him. Maybe that's a way of getting somehow some sort of connection. Maybe you just say, oh, I had a tarot reading, and do you know what? A random Scorpio thing came up, and that made me think of you. Do you fancy going for coffee? Why not? Why not do that? You're not entirely 100% true, but, or just say, do you know what? I think we missed an opportunity last year, and I've decided, because life is short and friends are few, times are hard and friends are few, and life is short, and all those things. Do you know what? Actually, I want to not regret missed opportunities moving forward. Do you fancy a coffee and a shag? I mean, just a coffee. But yeah, anyway, I hope that helps, Firefly Magic. Thank you ever so much for your question. I wonder if I can just put that out of sight there. Oh, I can. That's different. Right then, let's have a look. Firefly Magic. F, there we go. You had initial feelings for each other some time ago, but you walked away, but it's still there. That's because you had that Ace of Cups. And what did I say? What did I say to you? You need the kindling. It's all right having that spark. Sparks are great. You need something for that spark to burn. Otherwise, it's just a spark. Sparks are great. Go to your gas cooker. If you've got a gas cooker, go to your gas cooker. Press the little spark button. Don't turn any of the knobs on. What happens? Nothing. The spark is there. You need the fuel. Lovely. It's sparking. Click, 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 click. It's sparking. Great. Wonderful. You need the fuel. You need that kindling, my darling. Otherwise, it goes nowhere. It's just a spark. You both being really busy work-wise. That's the Knight of Pentacles then. And he lives a bit far away. Oh, my darling. Well, then, do you know what? Think about the air miles. Think of the air miles. Think of the air miles. Just think of the air miles. You know, think how many lovely places you can visit on the way to seeing each other. Right? Think how many audiobooks you could listen to on the road to each other, driving backwards and forwards. The things you could learn another language just in audiobooks as you're driving. Be amazing. And also when you get there, you have a lovely time together, and then you drive all the way back, and then next time he drives and he learns another language as well, and then you both end up fluent in Spanish, Icelandic, whatever. Who knows? I wish you very well, my darling. Right then, so the next round is open again. So the round is open. Do please go ahead, pop your question into that there. What's it called? Into that live chat. Oh, my brain blanked. Pop it into that live chat. Don't forget. Oh, gosh, hang on a second. That makes absolutely no sense. There we go. There we go. Send it through as a super chat if you want to guarantee that you are next. Don't forget, send a super chat of £8 or more if you want to guarantee a longer reading. I've got about 15 minutes of probably 2 more readings on the stream tonight. Normal service till 9 p.m. on Tuesday. So then go ahead, pop your question in, and yeah, fingers crossed, the keeper of the questions will select somebody at random. You've got 30 seconds to get your questions in. Ask your question now. Send your question as a super chat to guarantee your 3-card reading is next. Donations of $10 or £8 or over will receive a longer 6 or 7 card reading. To try for a free reading, write your question in the live chat, starting with the word question. If no super chats come in, a free question will be chosen at random. And if you need help, just ask one of our mods. Okay, let's have a look. So then, who have we got? Keeper of the questions. Who have we got on the doodah this evening? We have spiritual inspiration. Hang on a second. Comments is there, and a sprite guidance. Sprite. Spiritual guidance. Okay. Thank you, my darling. Sorry, sprites are a very distinct clan of the Fae. Oh yeah, sorry, I should say that, shouldn't I? Yep, no space for super chats this evening. Not anymore. I've got maybe one more reading after this. Yes, sprites are part of the Fae. So for a second I was like, no. Right then, so let me, hang on 1 second. Sorry, everybody, bear with. Star that, and we're going to simply bring that back into there, and because I'm very aware of time constraints tonight. Almost. There we go. Right then, so my darling, let's have a look. Spiritual inspiration. So we cleanse the space, and Wispy is coming in once again. Good evening once again, Wispy, my love. Spiritual inspiration would like to know some spiritual guidance. What is happening in general? What can we say for the next I'll tell you what we'll do. Spiritual guidance, we'll do a simple she says, just looking, hang on, have I got a calendar up anywhere? No. Do I have a digital calendar up anywhere? No. Are there? What are we on today? So 3 weeks will take us almost to the end of January. So we'll do the next 3 weeks, my darling. Okay, so up till just before the end of January. What are the 3 cards, Wispy, that represent the 3 weeks to come for spiritual inspiration? Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, is that it? Is that the drop? Oh no. Oh, here we go. Any else? No, that's the drop. There you go. Right then. So week 1, week 2, week 3. So week 1, what's to come? Oh, the world. Very positive card. And then we have the 8 of Swords. Okay. And we have all the Knight of Pentacles has come back in. Now, we do get repeat cards quite a lot with Wispy. Wispy tends to like having cards repeat, even if it's not quite the same message. It's like, but you know what I mean. So then let's have a look. Week 1, we have the world. So this next week, I don't know whether you're somebody that works in a mainstream career and are going back to work after the Christmas and New Year break. I don't know whether that's something that you're doing, but this is very much talking about the world is going to be opening back up. And there is something here this week where you have got the opportunity to step through into it's almost like a Marvel portal thing, where they do that, what's it called, alternate worlds thing, right? You're almost able to step through this portal into a new version, a new world, a new experience. And it's one of those things that I think you really need to be looking at in a really positive way, because the world this is the 21st card, number 21. It's actually the 22nd card of the major arcana. It's the final one of those 22 because the Fool is numbered 0. So this is the end of that journey. So this is a really positive card for stepping through and starting a brand new positive experience, right? You've got lots of the images here. There's lots of guidance around you. There's lots of knowledge around you. Sometimes this is referred to and pictured as an Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. So again, it's that cycle of life, birth, death, rebirth, life, death, rebirth, all of that. Other times for me, it isn't that, it doesn't have to be that serious, right? It doesn't have to be your entire world is about to repeat, but it feels very much like this coming week, there is going to be an opportunity for you to step back up and step back through somehow and start making a difference. I don't know why it's like, I don't know why it feels like there's it feels like there's something here that you've been thinking about doing, spiritual inspiration, that is something to do with this side. Like, I know your name is spiritual inspiration, but it feels like there is something that you want to do, which is either, like, I don't know whether it's like nursing or healthcare or something even more in this field. But somehow this week to come, that's involved, because this stepping through here is almost like you're stepping up and you're following. Oh my God, Wispy's I've just had drop into my head, right, an image from a scene from Sister Act where the nuns are talking about getting their calling, right? And they say to Whoopi Goldberg, when did you get the call? And she says, what call? And then it's like, oh, that call. Oh, okay, I got a call. You don't know how hard it is to get a call in Reno. It's almost like that. It's almost like there is something now that in the start of 2025, you're like, do you know what? I'm going to do this. And it's something altruistic, healing, caring, something along those lines. Whatever that is, my darling, follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it. With eyes open and arms open, right? Follow it. Because January is all about here. January is all about things being revealed and things being refreshed. Because the week after, we've got the Eight of Swords. Now, swords is trouble and strife, I grant you, but this is not a bad, if you're going to get a sword card, this is not a bad one to get, because this is literally having the blindfold being lifted. Okay, the blindfold is going to get lifted and you're going to see things as they truly, truly, truly are. Right? You can see this person currently is bound and blindfolded, right? This is saying that this is where you have been. But for me, this card is about that blindfold being lifted. There is something here that you are going to be finding out throughout this month that is going to come to fruition in a week and a half, 2 weeks time, right? And that is going to reveal itself. And that whatever that is going to open your eyes even further. So whatever you start here, it's going to reveal more truths, and they aren't going to be easy truths, but it's what you need to know. Okay, so it's not going to be easy. It's not like, oh look, everything is rosy. No, there's going to be thorns on those roses, right? So just be aware of that. And then finally, the final full week of January, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, again, this is work, career, finances for me. This is about a financial expenditure that is or a financial output, right? That for whatever reason, you are going to reverse, right? It feels like there's something you've been spending or wanting to spend, or something you've been doing that has been costing you money. Put it that way. That's a better way of phrasing it. Thank you, Wispy. There's something that's been costing you money that you were going to nip in the bud from this, right? So it's like I make no I'm not saying this is it, right, at all, but it's almost like I had to go through a realization when I was gambling, when I was in the middle of a gambling addiction, that actually it was no good. And so for me, it was one of those situations where I had to make that change, realize where gambling had put me, have my eyes, the blindfold lifted, realize the shit I got myself into, and then make all of those changes, right? So for me, I could relate it to that. I'm not saying it's that for you in any way, shape or form, but there's something here that has been drawing your money, something here that has been sucking your money that you need to nip in the bud. And this being reversed is the first steps of that. Okay, I hope that helps. Spiritual inspiration, I really, really do. It really does feel like for you, January is more of a internalized, I'm making some changes month. A lot of us make New Year's resolutions and changes, and we say we're going to go to the gym and all of this stuff. It feels like for you, it isn't so much a New Year's resolution. It isn't like new me, new year, new me. It's like it feels like this is the culmination of something that's been coming already. So it's like the weeks that are here in the past, you've been stepping that up. And it's just that either January for you is a key moment to make those changes, or January is where those changes will start to take effect. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you've cancelled, I don't know, you might have cancelled a bill that was going to take a load of money out, and like a subscription box from my perspective, and I go, oh, I'm going to cancel it, and then you cancel it, and then you still get the next month, and then you have to wait then until the next month to really feel the fact you're not paying for it anymore. Not that I've done that, I'm still getting my witch casket, but you know what I mean? It's like there's that delay in place, and it feels like the decision's been made, and now you're just waiting for that benefit to come through and reach you. I hope that helps. January's going to be this middle week. This revelation card is going to be interesting. Do please look after yourself with this one, and just as you go through the end of the month, your February is going to be financially better for you than January has been. Whatever this was that you've been spending, February feels better. Right then, so your self-care oracle card. Don't forget, everybody, join me on Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. If you haven't already, do please hit that bell, change your settings to all, and make sure that YouTube notifies you whenever I go live, which is Tuesday and Sunday PMs, 7 p.m. Don't forget 6 p.m. for our members. We had a really lovely chat earlier with the members. Oh, look, abundance planning. Oh my God. As if this, like, you now tell me that these things aren't related, right? This is, what did I just say about this card and your finance improving? This is talking about that. Look, this is putting money to one side. Is this one of those envelope things where you put money in each week or each month, $10, $100, $20, $50, you put them in those envelopes and you save that? Is this like that monthly journal where you're planning, or is this just getting hold of your finances and getting them into some sort of shape so you're able to plan that abundance? I love the fact that we've got the lucky waving cap from the Chinese belief. That is really, really positive. This is absolutely a perfect card, dovetailing in with what these tarot cards were saying. Absolutely, my darling. January, you need to seriously look at expenditure, making those changes, fulfilling this emotional need, but also I think realization's going to hit. Finances are going to improve from here onwards, and certainly I think you need to make those planning for that abundance moving forward. I hope that helps. Wow, it's already 8 o'clock. Apologies to everybody. I have to finish early tonight. Unfortunately, I have to help. Unfortunately, I have to, well, not unfortunately, but I have to help the husband go off and do husband type duties. That sounds very wrong. Not like that. But I have to help him, and obviously being the dutiful wife that I am, I will go off and do my wifely duty and help my husband. Hello, Danny. Hello, Danny Harrison. I know you from real life. Oh my Lord. Long time no see. Years and years and ages and years. Years and years and years. I'm literally just finishing. Oh, look, the mods have told you that. Literally just finishing now. You always, I know, right? 7 p.m. Sundays, 7 p.m. Tuesdays. Put it in your bloody phone. Come and get a reading off me. Yes, look, do alarms. Yes, what did I just say? Dong your bell, Danny. Set your settings to all. Yeah, tonight is, normally it'd be an extra hour. So yeah, that's my fault. Thankfully, Nanette, it wasn't mine. Thankfully, throughout this stream, my net's been okay. So yeah, fingers crossed. Spiritual inspiration, it does. You feel like you'll make it month by month. Something's going to happen this coming week. You've got opportunity, positive opportunity to step through, put an end to something and start over. And that's going to reveal things, and then you've got this chance to scale back financial expenditure somehow. So yeah, I really hope that helps. I'm glad it does. Thank you. I've got a busy evening. We're going off to do our helping supporty type things. I will do, Danny. I absolutely will do. I know it's been forever and ever. But yes, thank you ever so much. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. Just before I say goodbye, I am going to hit this. Now listen, you can join our memberships. It's a fantastic way of saying of helping out the channel. It really does help pay for software and physical gubbins that I need to do this, the decks, and just equipment, because equipment tends to go, and you all know the troubles I've had with the internet. But anyway, it does help. But also you do get to see videos early on the members only streams. There's an hour there where you can request readings if you want your own reading, and it can be a longer one. You don't have to pay because you're already a member. So there's lots and lots of things there, and you get lots of cool doodahs where you can hit doodah and you've got things, emojis, that's the word, our own emojis and things. So yeah, if you are able to support the channel, it does really help. If not, don't forget you can support the channel by just being a subscriber, hitting your bell and changing your settings to all, and also giving the channel one of those. A lovely thumbs up always helps. But that's going to be it from me. I'll be back on Tuesday 7 till 9, and next week normal service resumed 7 till 9 on Sunday as well, with 6 p.m. for our members. But that's going to be it from me today, and love and light to everybody. Did I just say that out loud? Yes, I did. And a very happy 2025 to you all, and I will see you all in just 2 days time on Tuesday evening. Take care.
Join the Crow Collective. Help to support this channel by becoming a member here on YouTube. From £2.99 per month, you will gain access to members-only perks, live streams, competitions, sneak peeks and more. Just click on Join for more information. Thank you to all our members.